back, babies. It's your girl AJ. What's good? If you are new, welcome in. My name is Alexandra. I'm the owner of AJ Unique Creations LLC, where I bring your vision to life. I bring the ideas in your head and make it a reality at the end of the day. That's what I do, and I love what I do, you guys. And with that being said, let me tell you about what we got to do today. Y'all, we got a custom embroidered t-shirt to do. It is a 5T t-shirt in honeys. When I say the idea is so crazy, now I know you're going to look at me when I say it. We are doing a pancake embroidered t-shirt, and we are doing a birthday pancake embroidered t-shirt. And I know you're like, wait, what you just said? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. We are doing a pancake embroidered applique t-shirt for a birthday. Yes, it's different, and it's unique, and I love that about it. Like I said, I am here to bring your vision to life, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay, you guys? So the customer ordered a 5T shirt, and we are doing a white shirt, you guys. So this is the shirt right here. We're doing a white shirt. Now, for this project, I'm going to use the Poolin EOC06. It is a single needle embroidery machine. Why I'm going to use this machine? Because it comes with an 8x8 hoop, and I feel like for the 5T, it's going to be perfect. So it comes with an 8x8 hoop. It also comes with a 5x5 and a 7x11. So this is the hoop we'll be using. It is a 8x8 hoop. This is how it looks. It has this little lock thing on here, so we're going to be using this, you guys. I'm going to also use the no-show mesh because I love no-show because it doesn't show anything underneath your shirts. Versus when you use regular stabilizer, you can see the stabilizer behind it. Unless you're using a denim jacket, then you can change it up. But for this shirt, we're going to use no-show mesh. Now, a lot of you guys ask me what type of thread I use with my machine. For my pooling, I love using the new Embroider thread. And I always, when I say always, I buy so much thread, y'all. I'm buying 40, 60 packs of thread just because it comes with all the colors. I feel like it's cheaper to buy it this way versus buying one embroidery thread that costs $10. Yes, you get a lot on there, but at the same time, when I sit here and spend $20 to $30, I'm getting 40, and I get different shades of item. Definitely when the customer want, oh, I want gold. Honey, I got like 4 packs of gold up in here. I go buy another one, I'm stacked up on gold. You get what I'm saying? So this is the thread I'll be using today. It's the new Embroider thread. I just bought some more because I needed some more gold. I need some more yellow. So that's the thread we're going to be using today for today's project. And we're going to be using the Poolin EOC06 single needle embroidery machine. This machine is running about at least $1,000 if you catch it on sale. I got mine from the TikTok shop, so make sure y'all checking out the sales on there because they got so many coupons, you guys. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, ring that bell down below so you don't miss another video, because guess what? We're on a live soon. I'm going live soon, and you don't want to miss that video. Hey. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started with the embroidery process. Let's go. I just got the baby up from his nap. All right, let's go ahead and get our good old mat. Y'all, this thing has been through thick and thin, honeys, y'all. I have been running this iron board down, no lie. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do is get our fabric. This is what I'll be using. So I'm using this felt that I got off of Amazon. It's like a brown and a light brown for the pancake. I'm also going to be using this polka dot fabric as the number. So I usually put heat and bun on all of my fabrics when I'm doing applique designs, just because I want to make sure there's no fraying of the fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. I'm just going to use my iron. I'm going to actually do the heat and bun for this whole entire felt. Just use it all. So y'all may hear him in the background. He just got up from his nap. So I'm kind of going to try to fit everything in here. Can I fit that in here too? So we're doing about 5. I can cut this down. Let me cut the brown down some so I could do the heat and bun. So that way I could actually use like both versus one. Perfect. Everything else, honestly, I could just cut off. It's just extra. I get this heat and bun from Walmart. You can get it from Hobby Lobby. I usually catch them on sale all the time and just pile them all up. Y'all hear in the background just talking. I hear you, man. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up just to make sure the fabric is no fraying when you start doing applique and then you cut it. This is a regular iron that I got from Walmart, y'all. Nothing special. So So I'm just going to press down. I do both sides, so I will go back and do the other side too. But press down to get all of it stuck. I hear you, man. Alright, we're going to just iron it. Make sure I get everything. If the fabric changed colors, that's okay, y'all. Alright, now it's stuck. I'm going to go to the back, and that's when I'm going to actually really iron everything, so I don't have to worry about no glue getting stuck to my iron. And then whenever you're doing applique, I always recommend doing this. Now, if you're using glitter vinyl, then you don't have to. But if you're doing fabric, I recommend using heat and bond light on the back of your fabric so you don't have any type of fraying. Go ahead. I'm going to do the same thing for the purple side, y'all, too. So I'm just going to fast forward for y'all. Alright, so I just did the heat and bond on the purple fabric too. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and press the front just to make sure that everything is glued together. So this is like a double-sided tape almost, you guys. So I am using the heat to activate one side, and then once you actually do it and embroider it, that's when you want to heat press it once you're done. So you will heat press it after you embroider everything too, to fuse the fabric to the shirt. Alright, so everything is done. We are going to be using this polka dot fabric right here, this light brown felt, and then this brown felt right here. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's our shirt. I am doing a 5T 100% cotton shirt, you guys. This is a Gildan heavy cotton shirt. So I'm just doing a 5T. The first thing I always do before I do anything, I lay the shirt out flat. And I'm going to go ahead and get like a t-shirt ruler. I do this just to let me know what to start my design from. It usually helps me because I like to go over it just a little bit. I use blue painter's tape. That's my favorite little thing. I stay with blue painter's tape. It's $1 at Dollar Tree. Why not? So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and flip the shirt inside out. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to go ahead and put the stabilizer on here. You can hoop the design. Not hoop it, but you can float the shirt. So that way you could do it that way. But I'm going to go ahead and hoop the shirt so that way I could just embroider with the shirt. I'm not going to float it. Now for the jean jackets I just did on the Poolin, I did float them. But this time I'm not going to do it. I'm going to use the no-show mesh. I'm using the 8x8 hoop that comes with the machine. So here goes the no-show mesh. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I'm going to go a little bit over that tape because I'm going to hoop a little bit over the tape. I'm going to go ahead and use my base and adhesive. I got mine from Walmart. You can get it from Amazon, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, whatever. I use it just to hold down the no-show mesh. This is a no-show mesh stabilizer. It is a cutaway no-show mesh. When you are doing shirts, I recommend using cutaway shirts, jackets, basically anything that you're going to put in the washing machine. I say use cutaway. If you're going to do like a hat, then I use tearaway. That's my way of thinking of it. So go ahead and make sure it's stuck on there. Now I just put the baby in the room, so he's taking a nap. I usually spray this when the kids are out of the room. Even though you don't have a scent or a smell, I usually just do that just to make sure. You never know. Kids' noses are a little bit stronger than ours, and you know what I'm talking about. They'll smell it before we do. So just to be sure, I always make sure the kids out of the room really quickly while I spray. I will literally wait till they just leave just so I can spray it. Go ahead and lay the shirt flat. So I'm doing the 8x8, so I did cut my stuff like a 9x9. Now, I'm used to using 2 pieces of stabilizer in the back. That's just kind of what I like to use because most of the time it's like at least about 3 ounces. So I always like to use at least 2 pieces. This is the 8x8 hoop I'll be using. It comes with the Poolin EOC06. It comes with that machine. This is the 8x8. Now I have to turn it this way because this is where the mechanism go at. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's go ahead and hoop it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this underneath the stabilizer with the mechanism facing me because that's the side that gotta go into the machine. Make sure that's straight. Now, some people do like ironing their shirts to make that line in the middle. It's kind of what you prefer and what you like. I'm used to just doing my blue painter's tape. That's kind of what I like to do. Make sure it starts up there. Now, these hoops do have little arrows on those. The arrows kind of tell you which way is your face. If they line up, then you are perfectly good. If they don't line up, that means it is on a little bit wrong. It needs to come over some more. I'm also looking at the tag in the center of that neckline to get my center that I would like. So from there, push it on in. Nice little fit. After I do that, I like to always pull my shirt. That's kind of going to help me to make sure everything is centered too. And I could tell you now it could come over some more. So I'm actually going to unhoop it, bring it over a little bit more. And then I'm going to push down. Sometimes when you hoop it, things do move, and that's okay. Make sure everything is in there really tight. Go ahead and pull my shirt. And I pull it because you want to have that like bounce of a shirt. You hear that? It's like a drum. You want that bounce. So I kind of always will pull the shirts and also stretch out if it needs any stretching to do. Alrighty. We are hooped and we are ready to go. Now for this project, I already showed you guys the fabric I'm going to be using. Like I said, I'm going to be using the new Embroider thread. These are the colors that I'll be using for this project. We have 307. It doesn't say the color on here. 339. So like a dark brown, light brown, and a purple. 612. These are the 3 colors we'll be using for this project. They're so pretty. This purple is gorgeous. Purple actually matched the fabric that we have. It matches it so well. So let's go ahead and embroider. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and power on the machine. This machine is the Poolin EOC06. It comes with a 11x7 hoop. It comes with 2 5x5s and an 8x8 hoop, you guys. It also comes with a USB and it comes with thread and everything to get started. No, this machine does not digitize for you. You do have to have your own digitized software, but you are able to change things inside of the machine, the size, rotate it. You are able to go back stitches, fast forward some stitches, whatever you like. Right now the machine is cutting on. So the machine comes with a USB. My USB usually stays in the machine. This is the USB that I'm using. It comes with the machine, you guys. It is very tiny, but it definitely holds everything you need. This machine takes DST files only. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it back in. So it's important, you guys, that you do have embroidery software to use. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get my file. I'm going to go to the USB pattern. And from there, it's going to pull up everything I have on my USB. The files are all DST files. I do use Embroidery Stitch level 1. So Stitch Artist level 1. So I'm going to go ahead and get my file. It told me the file is too big because this is a 5x5 hoop that's on here. So I'm going to go to the configuration, I believe this is, and I'm going to change the frame to the 8x8 frame. It's letting me know it's going to move. Make sure you don't have anything in there while it's moving. Okay, you guys, the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is hoop it on. So I got to make sure that I turn the fabric all the way out. So that way I'm not embroidering behind. I don't want to embroider the back of it either. Make sure you do it. So basically, I'm just turning the fabric all the way out to make sure there's nothing underneath. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and slide it underneath. I'm going to lift up the pressure foot so that way I can slide it all the way underneath. And then I'm going to go ahead and hook it up. So you got to unlock it and then pop it on in, slide it through, boom. So when you're doing this, you are going to have to like really sit here and hold everything back, and that's okay. So we got to sit here and really watch it for this one and That's fine with me. So I have everything where I needed to be at. I'm gonna make sure I rotate the design because we do have it going sideways. That's exactly how we did the shirt. Make sure it's facing the right way. Everything is good. I'm gonna go ahead and press embroider. Make sure I go back because I didn't save it. So I'm gonna rotate it. And then I'm gonna press save. And then I'm going to go ahead and press embroider. So in total, it got 14 stitch changes or thread color changes. We're only using about 3 to 4 threads on here, so not too much to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the first color. The first color is purple that we'll be using. You're going to thread this like mostly any sewing machine, embroidery machine that's a single needle. Let me take the plastic off, you guys. Yeah, I had to cut myself some type of way. This is the purple that I'll be using from Embroider. They're on Amazon. And I just learned also, you guys, they're on TikTok Shop. And the reason I be telling y'all about TikTok Shop is because, y'all, they got discount codes on TikTok. Let me go ahead and get this piece off. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Now, this machine can go up to 600 for the speed. I usually start running it at lowest speed, definitely for trays. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some scissors so I could cut the first end off. I usually trim the first end just to make sure it can go through the needle. Now, this does have a, you know, needle threader for you, but I'm so used to just threading my stuff myself. I don't need no needle threader. Once you get used to it, honey, you don't be needing all that. Let me go ahead, and this is front to back, so just go ahead and put the thread through the front, and then make sure you go through the hole at the bottom. Boom. I done got used to threading myself. I'm used to threading my industrial embroidery machine, so I'm really used to doing it myself. Boom. So the tricky part is about when you're tracing it, you just got to make sure you pull everything back. So I'm going to go ahead and trace it. Before I do anything, I'm going to trace it first. The first thing you always want to do before you do anything, this is with a multi-needle, single needle, whatever, is always trace your design. So I'm going to go ahead and trace my design. It's going to let me know if anything is too big or if it's going to hit the frame, because you never want your needle to hit the frame, because if you do that, definitely for a multi-needle, you void warranty. The top part is the main part where I'm going to make sure I have to hold down the fabric. Other than that, we are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my tack down stitch. I'm going to go ahead and put the pressure foot down. And for this, you have to press ready on the machine. Then you press start. It's running at 150 right now. We are going to start with the base of the whole entire thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and let it embroider. Okay, so we're doing the first layer. This is the first design or layer of it. And this is the like plate. It is purple. This is where the purple applique will go at. The machine is running at 150, you guys. And you can run it faster than this. I'm just running it at 150 just because I'm doing a kid's shirt. And as you see, the kid's shirt is moving around. So because of that, I am running the machine just a little bit slow. You can change it. You can run faster. You can run slower. It's up to you, you guys. But just because how the shirt keep moving, I am running it at about 150. But we could up the speed. I'm going to just go to 200 for you guys. Just up it a tad bit. You may see my hands moving around. So the first stitch is a placement stitch. It's letting me know where the fabric needs to go at. So the first fabric that we are going to do is going to be the polka dot fabric. So this is the fabric that we'll be doing for the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the piece that I need. I did do too big of a piece. I didn't need this big old piece, but I was just like, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a piece that I need. Go ahead and cut it out. I always cut out more. So this is the fabric. We did use heat and bun on the back of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and peel it. Hold up. You should see a shiny side. It should be like shiny. Go ahead and peel it, and I'm going to go ahead and place it underneath. Lift up the needle. And then I'm going to place it underneath the needle. I'm going to move the shirt over some. Make sure it's covering that whole placement stitch. This is why you get a placement stitch. It's letting you know where you need to put everything at. So go ahead and put that in there. Make sure everything is good to go. Put the foot down and start again. This machine does stop when you're running out of thread, you're running out of bobbin, or your needle break. It does stop for you. So far it's looking good. Everything is stitching out very nice. I can't wait to see how everything comes together. Make sure you are moving your shirt out of the way. You do not want to embroider your shirt. That is, oh my gosh, when you first get started with doing embroidery, I swear that's probably the worst feeling ever. Once you get done, you look like, oh, I'm done. Wait, I stitched the back of my shirt. Everybody do it at least once or twice. You do it in the beginning, and it's okay if you do. It's okay. So we are running this at about 200. When you get to that satin stitch at the end, then I'm gonna up it and probably do 500. But I'm running it at 200 just to make sure everything is placed where it needs to. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut around this design and then put it back in and do it a satin stitch. I'm gonna do that for each layer. So let's go ahead and cut this out. We have the shirt right here, and I do have my applique scissors. So I have my applique scissors that have a little curve, and I have my duck scissors. So I usually do both. You are able to take the hoop off and then put it back in. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the fabric. And I'm cutting as close as I can to the stitch without cutting the stitches, you guys. You do not want to cut the stitches. Just get as close as you can. And depending on like where you need to from the corners, then you could change the scissors that you use. But just get as close as you can to it, just to make sure. Definitely with these little waves up in there, get as close as you can. I'm using duck scissors. So these are the applique. No, this is the applique curved scissors, because I'm able to go ahead and cut without cutting the shirt. That's why I like using these scissors, because I can get as close as I can to the shirt without cutting the shirt. That's so, God, don't cut the shirt, honey. If it's a custom zone, you're going to be so hurt to know that you cut the shirt. So always try to use the curved scissors if you can, just to help get as close as you can without cutting the shirt. Y'all, he done woke up from his nap. Go ahead, get as close as I can. I'm going to go ahead and cut without cutting any parts of the shirt. That's the best part about it. And boom. Oh my goodness, it looks good. The polka dots, I actually got this fabric from Amazon, like in a little bundle, a polka dot bundle of different colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and go up. Yeah, he want me to pick him up. He actually sleepy, but he like want me to hold him today. I don't know why. Go ahead and curve. Try not to cut the thread, you guys. I don't want to cut the thread. Go ahead and curve. Get them little pieces that I missed. Because I have some little pieces up in there that I didn't get to. Just make sure, because I don't want those to stick out at the end. Alright, so this is how it looks so far. I'm going to go ahead and hoop it back on, and I'm going to do the satin stitch, you guys. So let's go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hoop it back on. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave the purple thread in there because I'm using the purple thread throughout this layer. So it did a tack down stitch, a placement stitch, and now it's going to do the satin stitch, you guys. So make sure you unlock it, pop it back in, lock it back, put the needle bar down, the pressure foot down. And you don't have to press OK. I'm just going to press start because we did change it already. I'm going to still run it at 200 first just to see how fast it's going to go. I'm going to move the fabric throughout the project. So far, you guys, it's looking good. I can't wait to see how everything looks once we get the felt on there, that brown. I think that's going to really show us how it looks. Now, for embroidery, you guys, you're going to get used to putting your hands underneath a machine. If you don't like that stuff, it ain't for you then, honey. Just letting you know. It ain't for you. Yeah. but I'm okay with it. Oh yeah. So now it's going to do the second layer. I'm going to go ahead and change the thread for this one. So it's just doing another tack down stitch, and this is going to be the same throughout the project, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward so y'all can just watch the process. Okay, so let me go ahead and change the thread out, take the purple off. Usually after it's done, it always cut the thread for you. We're going to go ahead and use the 307 embroidery thread from Embroider. It's like a tan color. That's going to go for the second layer. This is like the middle pancake, and then the brown will be the top and at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and get this off. Y'all, my nails are slowly breaking. Oh my gosh, they was growing so good too. So it already did a tack down stitch in the purple for me. So I'm going to go ahead and place the fabric that I need right there. Let me go ahead and trim the end of this. I always trim the ends and make it a little bit easier for me when I go ahead and put it through the needle. Go ahead. I used the wrong one for that. Let me cut that piece off. It does have a needle threader for you, you guys, but I just like to do it this way. This is just something I'm so used to. In total, I think this design will probably take about 30 minutes. Just depends on how we time it and how fast we do the whole entire process. Go ahead and get my next piece of fabric. So this is the next piece of fabric that we're going to do as a middle like cake material, just like the color of a pancake, you know. Don't actually need to be that big at all. Go ahead and cut it down. I wonder where my big scissors at, y'all. Don't mind me. Peel the heating bun off. And this is felt, you guys, so it's like a funny little feeling. I have been playing around with a lot of things for embroidery, and I love playing with new materials. This is going to be so cute. Press the start button and let it go ahead and go. All right, everything looking so good. I'm still running it at about 200. I kind of want to wait till we get to the satin stitch to actually run it faster than this. Next is the brown, so we'll be doing the brown next. But I'm going to go ahead and take this out first, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut around it and then put the brown on. I'm actually just going to push this back some, you guys. I just decided to push it back some versus going all the way somewhere else. That's kind of why I like this machine, very portable. All right, we're going to go ahead and trim this up. I'm going to use the applique scissors, not the duck ones, so that way I can get as close as I need to the curves without cutting the shirt and without cutting the thread. So I'm kind of just pulling up the felt so that way I can get away from the shirt while getting as close as I can to that thread. Always check just to make sure that you are not cutting your shirt. Just double check. Like, it's okay to double check just to make sure. I'd rather cut thread than the shirt. All right, y'all, just check. It's okay to check. Yeah. Next one is going to be the brown. Go ahead and get some of that. Boom. And I usually save these little extra pieces that y'all see me throwing to the side. I'm going to use those again. I usually put it like in a little baggie because little projects like this, I can reuse it. It's not that big of any type of materials. Why not reuse them? Go ahead and get as close as I can. So far, I'm liking the colors. Everything is matching. This thread matched the material so good, and that's kind of why I like to at least get like a 40 to 60 pack, because that way I can get different shades of colors and I can match it with different projects. I can get as close as I can to make it seem like it's a part of it. Alrighty. Boom. So this is how we look, you guys. So far, it's coming together. I know it's like, wait, what is that? But it's coming together. Let's go ahead and pull this back forward. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this back underneath and re-lock it back into place. And go ahead to the next one. Go ahead to the next one. Go ahead to the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the brown down. I'm gonna go ahead and take the heat and bond off of it. Make sure you see that shiny part, because the shiny part lets you know that it did adhere to the fabric. Shiny baby, yeah, yeah, shiny baby. I didn't even need that much, but I did a lot though. I didn't need that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to trim that off, because I did not need as much as I got. I only needed a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some off. Now, if I make this way smaller than what it should have been, that's worse, because I sat there and did that for no reason. I'm still running this at about 200, just so that way we could get everything into position. So for this file, it's going to go ahead and do the tack down stitch, the placement stitch, and then after everything is done, is then when it would do the side stitch again. But so far it's running smooth. We're running it slow just because I'm doing the tack down stitch and the placement stitch, and I got to cut everything out. So I am running it a little bit slow, but you can run it faster than this. Oh, that brown match good and perfect. Go ahead and trim some of this off. Y'all, so the baby just wanted, like, he just want to see me today. Today is one of the days, like every other day he don't know me. Then it's like he want to see me again. I don't know what he want from me. Like, what he want, child? I'm trying over here, honey. I'm trying my biggest. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this off, and I'll be back. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the 6 fabric in here. I got leftover fabric from the first one, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it on in here, cover that 6 up. Make sure I cover it up all the way. Go ahead and trim some of this off. And that's why I say leftover fabric come in handy. Y'all hear him? You trying to talk to me? Yeah, I hear you back there. You talking with me. So I did up the speed to about 400, you guys. Okay, it's moving in. Watch them fingers, cause I don't want to go to the hospital. I could have brought the design up some more, but whatever. It looks good. Yeah, it is coming out so good. And we are almost done. That's the crazy part about it. We almost done, and I know it don't feel like it, but we are almost done. All right, time to go ahead and trim this up also. And after this, all we got left is just the satin stitches in the name. Okay, let's go ahead and hoop this back up. It's coming out so freaking cute. Like, oh my gosh. It don't look like pancakes yet, but we're going to see once it come out. Let me lock that back in. So we did all the applique, so all we have to do now is just do the satin stitch. So it's just going to do the purple. I'm gonna leave it at 400. Let's go ahead and get down to business. So I'm just going to stay here just because I want to make sure none of the shirt end up coming over it, and I don't want it to get sewed down. But as you see, I'm not really holding the fabric too much just because I don't need to. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, this is running at 400 for the speed. Y'all, this is the color 612 from the new Embroider thread. Honeys, the color match, like it is spot on, and I love it. Yes, it's coming out so good. Right now it's doing the satin stitch, and usually whenever I get a file, you guys, no lie, I usually do make the satin stitch a little bit more thicker. That's something I just like. I do love a thicker and full satin stitch, so I do add just a little bit towards that. But it looks good, you guys, and this is running at 400. I'm gonna zoom y'all out just a little so y'all can see. This is an 8x8 hoop, you guys, with a 5T 100% cotton shirt that we are embroidering on with a applique design, and it is coming out so good. I don't see the design yet. I see it coming together slowly, but we gotta wait till everything come together to actually judge the whole entire design. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I could see it, but I don't see it. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Oh my gosh, it's coming together. I see it, y'all. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's coming together. It looks so cute. We just got to do the last two, and it's going to be the 6 in the name at the bottom. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and change the brown out for the purple. The purple is the last color change that we'll be doing because I'm doing the number and also the name. In total, it took about, what? Let's be real. I would say 30 minutes because of the kids. I'm going to say an hour because y'all know I got to stop, make lunch for them. I got to go pick up my daughter from school, do a little bit of homework. So with that being said, I'm just going to say an hour. But no, it did not really take that long. In total, it will probably take about 30 minutes, 20 if you run it at full speed on a single needle machine, depending on you. And just what size shirt you're doing if you don't have to hold the shirt or anything like that. Purple is the last thing that we have to do, so I'm going to go ahead and press start. And I got to make sure I hold the top of the shirt because we are very close to the top of the shirt. Actually, I'm doing the light. I don't want the light to be purple because I'm doing like that candlelight. I think actually I'm going to change it, and I'm going to change it and do like yellow because I don't want it to be purple. I want it to be like, this is 205. 205 because it's like a golden color that they have. I think like 205. I think we'll do 205. Let me see. Hold up. No, see, I like this one. Because the candle is like gold. So we'll do this one. It said this is 214. So I'm going to do this one. It's just a new brother thread. It's like a gold. So I'm going to go ahead and change it. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this is going to be like that lighter at the top to make it look like it's a flame. And I just think this would go good. I could change it and I could do yellow. I don't know why. I just feel like the light is more gold instead of doing like purple. Because at first I was going to do purple. But I'm like, why not make it look like it's a candle? Duh, that's the idea. It's a birthday. So let's just change it and let's do the candle color. All right. Go ahead and thread it. And I'm running this at max of 400, you guys. Well, this one I'm running now is at 150. But I have been playing around with the speed, just changing it up. Because sometimes with certain threads, you do have to change up the speed. And I've just been playing around. I've been running it at all speeds. All right, let's go ahead and press start. I'm going to go ahead and cut out that purple so I'm not too much worried about it. So I'm going to cut that purple out. And y'all may hit a bobbin. That's okay, you guys. I'm using a paper bobbin for this machine. It comes with bobbin, like empty bobbins, but I'm using a paper bobbin. Now, if I still see some purple, I'm going to go back and just like redo another stitch over it. Let's up the speed some. Going too slow. I got to hold it to make sure I don't like do none of my shirt. Definitely because this is like that top layer of the shirt. Okay, yeah, that gold is better because I was going to do purple and honey. That was going to look a hot mess. Let's up this speed some. Let's go ahead and run it to 450. Yes, try that thing. Now we running. 450 is the speed for this. Yeah, that gold looks so much better. As I'm thinking about, I'm looking like purple on top of purple. I get it, but I think that you want to go for that candlelight. I think it was better to do the gold. And then after this done, I'm going to go ahead and put the purple back on to do the satin stitch around the rest of them. Yes. Oh my gosh, it actually came together. I was scared. I'm going to tell myself, okay, this one to look a hot mess, y'all. It actually look like pancakes. Go ahead and put the purple back on and finish it out, y'all. I'm telling you, if you are looking to start a business with a single needle machine, you could definitely do it with this. Now, if you are looking to do more of kid clothes, then you could definitely use this machine, because a lot of machines don't come with an 8x8 hoop for kids. So I do like that, because you're not stretching out the kid's shirt. Like, even for my Racoma, I think it's like a 5 by something, so the design is never big enough. When I use that size, I need to get like a mighty hoop. And I don't always want to buy a mighty hoop, so it depends. But so far, y'all, it looks amazing. Slow down the speed some. Y'all, it is almost done. It's coming out so good. It actually came together and it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is finishing up the stitch right now. I could have chose a different font, but whatever, it looks good. I love it. Ah! Oh my gosh, look at the colors. That purple, it looks so good. I just love it. It's like a lavender purple. It definitely matches with the fabric. All right, it's finishing up the last stitch right now, and it is done. So I ran this at about 600. I also played around with 400 for the speed, and I'm loving it. It came out great. I'm so happy to see it. The colors are amazing, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Now, this font I did get off of Etsy's. I probably should have tested it out first to see if I liked it or not. Let me go ahead and cut off the extra thread. Like I said, this is the 8x8 hoop that I'm using for the Poolin, and the thread that we did use today was the butter thread. We are done. We are done with a pancake birthday shirt. Oh my gosh, I know for a fact it sounds so funny hearing that. Pancake birthday shirt. We are done with the pancake birthday shirt. So this is how it looks. This is the back of it, y'all. It's stitched out beautiful, everything, even the bobbin. So let's go ahead and unhoop it. I'll do it. This is like the perfect size. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it inside. Flip it the right way. Y'all ready to see a pancake birthday shirt? This is an 8x8 pancake birthday shirt that we did on the Poolin with the butter thread. And y'all, it came out good. I'm going to take a lighter and clean up the little raw edges. But it came out good. Like, I love the way it came out. It looks great. I love the purple polka dots. You could change it to blue. You could do the pink one. Whatever fits your bow. I feel like for the customer, it's a great way to change it up. If you want to change the color of the name or just like the font, everything came out so good. It's like pancakes with syrup on it, sitting on top of a platter, like a little nice little dinner thing. It looks so nice. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, I may hear the kids in the background, but it looks so good. It came out amazing. I love it. Okay, you guys, so we have to do the final step of heat pressing everything together, because we did do a heat and bond on the back of it. So this is the shirt, just in case you didn't see it. So I do leave the stabilizer inside, and I like to leave it in there while I heat press to fuse everything together. So for this, I'm just going to do like 300, honestly. So it's heating up. It's at 239. It got 90 pounds. You could do whatever pounds you want. I'm going to go ahead and knock it to 110. And I'm just going to heat press it just to fuse everything together. A final press, because this is fabric that we did do applique for. Y'all, the kids playing Santa Claus in there. They're so funny. So it's at 257. I'm going to go ahead and slide it underneath. I'm going to put a Teflon sheet on top of it, because I don't want the fabric to get burned or anything. And I'm going to cut on auto. If you are wondering what heat presses is, this is the Auto Heat Press 2 Digital from HTV Run. You guys, they do have it on sale. And they also have Black Friday sales going on too. So check them out on their website. You can also check them out on Amazon, but I believe if you want the sales, you have to check out their website for all of the sales together. I'm pressing it for like 15 seconds, you guys. You could do 10 seconds, whatever. I'm just pressing it just to make sure it's fused together. And honestly, when it's done, you can actually like tap it and you can feel if it's fused together. Like I could tell you now, I need to press it one more time. And I'm putting the Teflon sheet just to make sure everything is covered and nothing is getting like overheated or burned, because at the end of the day, we are pressing fabric. We're pressing a t-shirt. I just want to make sure it is fused to the shirt, so after washing everything like that, we don't have any fraying from the fabric, anything coming loose, any type of fabric coming off. That's why I'm heat pressing it. That's why it's called heat and bond. All right. Now with this heat press, you are able to change the pressure. I just did 110. You could do 90, but I just did 110. Alrighty. Like I said, you could feel it and you could see if it is fully pressed and fused together. And we are done, you guys. The shirt came out so nice. I did this on a single needle embroidery machine, the Poolin EOC06. I love it, you guys. This is today's project. It is a birthday pancake embroidered applique shirt, and you guys, it came out amazing. Like, oh my gosh, at first I was like, it's not gonna look right, but you know, once you put the idea on the item, honey, it comes together, because it definitely came together after it did the satin stitches. Everything came together and it looks amazing. So you could change the polka dots to pink, purple, blue, yellow. If they got them as polka dots, you could change it to it. Okay, you guys, it looks awesome. I love it. All the thread that we used was inside of the Brother embroidery thread. So you guys always ask me, can you use this thread with this machine? You just saw close up. Yes, we used everything that came in here, and the colors look amazing. I love that you have so many different colors to pick from. That's why I like recommend using, like, you know, the smaller spools versus buying the larger ones. You can use the small ones because you can get so much inside of these little bundles. You get so many shades of purple, green, gold, yellow, and I love that because I sometimes want to match the thread to the item that I'm using for applique. So I do love to like play around and get the closest color to match the item. So I definitely think if you are like me, you probably want to get like this little 40. They got 60, 80, whatever. Just get one of these. And I usually stack up on, I buy like 3 packs of these, so that way I can have 3 golds and stuff like that. So if I'm doing a large project, I will have more than one color of that same color, if you get what I'm saying. So I do stack up on these. Definitely when they don't sell, Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, y'all. Don't be playing with Amazon Prime. And we also use the 8x8 hoop that comes with the Poolin EOC06, you guys. And I know I'll be saying it so slow. I say it because it's a lot of O's up in there. And before we even talk about anything else from today's video, let's talk about the shirt, you guys. I made this shirt about 2 years ago. You gotta pray on it, pray over it, pray through it, honey. If you ain't praying, what you doing? If you ain't praying, what you doing? We gotta pray about everything, honey. And I love wearing this shirt because I can feel it. We gotta pray about every decision that we make because God is the person that's guiding us through it. Let's not even get, I'm not gonna go down there because some people don't die. We're not gonna go down there. We're going to stick to it. Read the shirt and understand, you guys. I did make it myself. Just a little close up, close up, close up. We got some pink glitter on top. It's like a rose gold pink glitter. Yes, you guys, with the black sweats. Because it's getting cold in Texas. Getting chilly in Texas. It's getting chilly, chilly, chilly. Let's end it because, honey, I play too much. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell so you don't miss another video. And I'll see you guys next time. I do plan on going live, you guys. So stay tuned because I will be posting the video. So that way y'all can join in and y'all know the date and the time. So make sure you stay tuned because we are going to be testing out some tumblers in that video. We're going to have some crafting fun. So make sure you ring that bell and you don't miss a beat, honey. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.